It's a very interesting concept of mixing the spa and salon. The salons are bringing in the spa, then the opposite way. But it's also happening, and I see that in my own business, that we are successfully adding small salons to our spas as an additional service. And it actually works quite well, but there are a few things that you need to take into consideration. And the main thing is to understand the difference between a salon and a spa, because it's definitely not the same. And it's not just one is an extension of the other. I have learned that the hard way by introducing salons into the spas. It didn't work initially. A typical salon is something where there's a lot of movement, a lot of things happening. You have noise, you have hair dryers, you have music, you have people talking, you have smells from chemicals, from wet hair being dried, etc., etc. So it can be, in a successful salon, quite a chaotic experience. But that is what your guests, your clients, are expecting when they come to a salon. They expect that buzz to be there. A spa is very different. It's quiet, it's tranquil, you have soft music playing, and it's very private. It's you and the therapist. There's no other ones in there. Well, maybe you're having a couple massage with your friend or your spouse, but apart from that, it's a very private experience. When you look at the differences in the salon, you have the noise, chatter, you have a different kind of music. You may also have the music in the spas, but it's a different kind of music. In the spa, it's calm, subdued, peaceful. The light is very different again. In the salon, you need specific light. You need to be able to see the colors, you need to be able to see the hairstyle, you need to have a very different kind of light than you do in a spa, where the light is typically subdued. It's typically warm light, it may even be down to candles, it may be with light dimmers, etc. Smells are very, very different. You don't want to smell hair dye in a spa. Temperature, in a salon, people are fully dressed, they work, they walk around, you have hair dryers, you have a lot of heat coming out, so you need a very strong air conditioning or ventilation. In the spa, you almost need no air conditioning. In some spas, you even have outdoor services. Staff, again, very different. The way they dress, the way they're trained, the way they speak to the guests is very, very different in a spa where they're sort of in the background all the time. They're not very forceful. The interiors, again, are extremely different. In a salon, they have to be very practical. They have to be fast to clean, to make look nice. In the spa, you will have nice wooden flooring, you will have natural stones on the walls, you will have water, you will even try to bring nature into the spas, and you definitely don't want that in a salon. Also, some of the functions, we heard a presentation earlier today about retail. Yes, in the salon, it's a very, very important part of your business plan. Now, in the United States and in some countries in Europe, in a spa, retail will be up to 20–25% of the total turnover in the spa, but in India it isn't. You're lucky if you get a few percentages. We heard before some comments from Mr. Padwadan that you have simple little products that you sell in the spa, and that's about it. You sell a few feel-good things in the spa, whereas in a salon, you sell home care products, you sell products that are essential for the success of the treatment you have just paid several thousand rupees for. In the salon, it's a push sale where you push people to buy. In a spa, it is more subdued. It is more that you try to motivate the guest to buy some home care products. But the style is very, very different. There is a great chance to have a wonderful marriage of a salon and a spa. Through different loyalty programs, you can have packages where you have a spa treatment, you get a special, let's say, a blow dry as part of that spa treatment. You can have point system where if you spend so much on your salon service, you will get a free massage, or different other ways you can put the services together. You're going to have group services where you take a whole bunch of people in. It can even be that you offer these services to, let's say, groups, to clubs, to even corporates as part of the services that you offer. But what is important to understand is that these services are different. In the spa design, you have to think of what is your spa and salon concept. Yeah, if you are a salon operator today, you'll say, so what's so difficult about a spa? It's just some massages, a couple of facials and all that. Yes, but you need to understand what is the concept you want to have. Is it massages for relaxation, or do you want to do something with dermatology, with Botox maybe, something as part of more elaborate skin treatments? Do you have to have, will you have waxing? Will you have different kinds of skin treatments? Or just a normal massage service? What is the location? It also very much depends on where you are, what community you are in, what kind of guests that you expect to get in. What is your customer base? How much can they afford to pay? Do you sell your hair treatments at a very high price level? Do you want to maintain that for the spa, or are you sort of the average so that you will charge 500 rupees for a spa treatment? You need to look at that. How does your customer base look? And remember one thing, just because you like massages of a, let's say, Thai origin, it's not necessarily true that your customers like that. Find out what your customers want, then do it, not what you want and what you like. Do the space planning, we heard about that before. Space planning is very important because real estate is very expensive. So don't waste space. A lot of spas are designed with elaborate relaxation areas, but honestly, very few people use relaxation areas, because in India, it's not like you spend half a day or a full day in a typical day spa. It is, you go in, take your treatment, get out again. So think hard and think very conservatively about space, because it is at a premium in India. And make sure it's isolated from the salon. You cannot have the noise from the salon transferring into the spa. That will not work, unless of course that's part of your concept. But make sure that there is also because the staff are different. Their background, their training, their demeanor, the way they treat the guests is very different from the salon to the spa. So make sure that there is a division, a physical division between the two. And look at the minimum facilities required for it. It's not just enough to have a massage room. You need to think of special drain designs. You need to consider, do you want a steam room? Do you want to have showers? Do you need a toilet? All these things come into it. It's not just to add a massage room or two to your salon.